Stepping into the spotlight from a young age, Barron Trump may be known for his lineage, but his life story goes deeper than you'd expect. As the youngest son of former President Donald Trump, Barron captures public attention simply by appearing. But beyond the headlines, this teenager's life holds surprising details. While he's lived in luxury, Barron's experiences mirror those of many American teens in unexpected ways. Recently, Joe Rogan sparked a buzz on his podcast, revealing untold stories that shed light on Barron's upbringing. So, what lifestyle has Barron adopted, and what lies ahead as he steps into adulthood? Join us as we dive into the shocking truths about Barron Trump's world, uncovering secrets most people never see. Number 15. Melania's unexpected pregnancy. Believe it or not, Melania Trump's pregnancy with Barron was a total surprise for her and Donald. Just a year into their marriage, this unexpected blessing took them both by surprise, as neither had planned for a baby at that time. In her rare interviews and public appearances, Melania often calls Barron a miracle baby, a joyful surprise she hadn't seen coming. Donald himself has admitted his shock, yet it quickly became clear that Barron was a special addition to their lives. The couple has always openly expressed their adoration for Barron, and Donald, in particular, often beams with pride over the young man he's growing into. Though Barron wasn't initially part of their life plan, his arrival reshaped the Trump family in ways they hadn't anticipated. Melania frequently speaks about the happiness Barron has brought, describing him as a lively, intelligent soul who filled a void they didn't even know was there. It's clear in their interactions and public comments that Barron's birth marked a pivotal and positive shift for the family. What started as a surprising turn quickly became a cherished story for the Trumps, reminding them that sometimes life's best moments arrive when you least expect them. But there's more to Barron's birth than just being an unexpected blessing. It came with a few jaw-dropping revelations that have remained hidden until now. Number 14. The story behind Barron's name. Naming their youngest son was no simple decision for Donald and Melania Trump. It turned into quite a journey with a surprising twist. Initially, Donald had another name in mind, one he'd always liked but never used for his other sons, including Donald Trump Jr. Yet when it came to their youngest, Donald felt uncertain at the last minute, even reconsidering his choice entirely. The moment of doubt surfaced during an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, where he revealed that he nearly backed out of naming him Barron. But by then, Melania had already fallen in love with the name and playfully insisted that it wouldn't be fair to change it, since they had been using it throughout her pregnancy. But there's an intriguing backstory to Barron's name that makes it even more meaningful. Donald's choice wasn't just random. It was inspired by his own past. The name Barron is tied to Donald's former alias, John Barron, a name he frequently used during his real estate career in the 1980s. Although the alias eventually faded, Donald's fondness for the name endured. This connection to his past and the unique significance of the name ultimately led him to bestow it on his youngest son, intertwining family legacy with a piece of Trump history. Do you prefer the name Barron Trump or the alias John Barron? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 13. Connections and early life. Barron Trump's early years were far from ordinary, even as his parents tried to shield him from the overwhelming media spotlight. Born on March 20, 2006, he became the youngest child of former President Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Growing up in Trump Tower, Melania took on the role of a fiercely protective mother, ensuring that Barron's life remained as private as possible amid the family's fame. When his father took office, Barron moved to Washington District of Columbia, but Melania continued her efforts to protect him, allowing him a rare taste of normalcy in a high-profile household. This approach appeared to pay off, as Barron developed strong relationships within his family, despite being 29 years younger than his oldest sibling, Donald Trump Jr. What makes Barron's family connections especially unique is his closeness in age to his nieces and nephews rather than his siblings. With Donald Trump having 10 grandchildren, Barron finds himself in an unusual yet close-knit dynamic, sharing more in common with his nieces and nephews than with his siblings. His oldest niece, Kai, is just a couple of years younger, making her almost like a peer to Barron. This closeness in age allows them to bond over similar interests and experiences, bridging the typical uncle-niece gap. As the youngest Trump, Barron occupies a rare spot within the family, effortlessly connecting with both older family members and the younger generation, uniquely understanding and relating to what each group values and enjoys. Number 12, Barron's impressive multilingual. Barron Trump's fluency in 3 languages is remarkable for someone his age and has become one of his standout talents. It all began with his mother's native language, Slovenian, which Barron started learning early on to communicate with Melania and his grandparents. By age 5, he had already mastered Slovenian, allowing him to hold fluent conversations with his maternal family, a skill that made Melania incredibly proud. In a 2009 interview with People magazine, she shared how, even at 3, Barron could effortlessly switch between Slovenian and English, showcasing an impressive linguistic aptitude. But Barron didn't stop at 2 languages. He added French to his repertoire at a young age, which Melania proudly mentioned on the Joy Behar show in 2011. His knack for languages seemed to come naturally, with people admiring his ease in picking them up. Today, his ability to fluently speak Slovenian, English, and French is a testament to his unique talent and dedication. Barron's multilingual skills are not just rare for his age, but also highlight an intellectual curiosity that has continued to impress those around him. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Number 11, Barron's elite education journey. Barron Trump's schooling journey has taken him through some of the most prestigious institutions, marking an exceptional start in life. He began at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City, a highly regarded private school that provided a top-tier education amidst the city's bustling energy while his father was president. When the Trump family moved to Washington District of Columbia, Barron transferred to St. Andrew's Episcopal School, a choice Melania favored for its diverse community and personalized learning approach. St. Andrew's focus on inspiring and understanding each student aligned perfectly with the family's values. This shift symbolized more than just a school change. It represented a thoughtful, tailored approach to Barron's education. After the presidency in 2021, the family relocated to Florida, where Barron enrolled in Oxbridge Academy, a renowned college preparatory school. His arrival was even marked by a formal welcome that acknowledged the presence of his Secret Service detail, a unique start for any student. Despite the challenges of adjusting to new environments, Barron has shown resilience, adapting seamlessly to life in Palm Beach while continuing his education. Moving between schools and cities under public scrutiny isn't easy, yet Barron has managed these transitions with maturity and strength. Watching where his education leads him next will be intriguing as he steps into a future shaped by both privilege and personal growth. Number 10, Barron's stubborn streak. Standing at a towering 6 feet 7 inches, Barron Trump has clearly outgrown his childhood nickname, Little Donald. Known for his independence and assertive personality, Barron's stubborn streak has been apparent since he was a toddler. Tony Sinkle, a former Trump family attendant, shared a memorable story in a 2016 interview with Inside Edition, recalling the time a 2.5-year-old Barron ordered him to sit down for a talk while seated in his high chair. Melania also attests to Barron's strong-willed nature, affectionately calling him Little Donald for his assertiveness, a trait that closely mirrors his father's. Beyond personality, Barron shares his father's love for golf. a passion that began when he was just a child. Their time on the golf course is a cherished father-son activity, with Barron dreaming of one day playing professionally. His admiration for his father doesn't stop there. He also enjoys the refined lifestyle typical of the Trump family, often opting for suits and ties, just like Donald. Despite their busy lives, both Donald and Melania make sure to be present for Barron, deeply committed to guiding him through his teenage years. Barron's personality and interests hint at a future that may echo his father's path, both in style and ambition. Number 9. Barron's unique role as a White House trendsetter. Barron Trump broke a long-standing White House trend when he moved in with his family in 2017, becoming the first son of a president to live there since John F. Kennedy Jr. in the early 1960s. For over 50 years, the White House had only hosted presidential daughters from the Johnsons to the Obamas until Barron's arrival. This fresh dynamic added a new layer to life at the White House, sparking public curiosity about how Barron would adjust to such a historic residence. His presence brought a youthful energy and changed the long-standing image of the White House as a home primarily for girls. Living in the nation's most famous house, Barron faced the added challenge of growing up in the era of social media, where even small details of his life were often publicly scrutinized. His experience was a blend of privilege and pressure, as he attended significant events and met global leaders, all while the family worked to shield him from the intense public eye. Balancing a normal childhood with such high visibility, Barron's White House years were a remarkable yet challenging chapter in his life, blending the demands of public duty with efforts to keep his world as grounded as possible. Number 8. Barron's unique sense of style. Barron Trump may be known as the son of a former president, but he's also making a name for himself with his distinct sense of style, particularly when it comes to his choice of sneakers. Like many teenagers, Barron has a keen interest in sneakers, gravitating towards New Balance, especially the 574 Core model, which has become a staple in his wardrobe. Known for his casually cool look, Barron effortlessly pairs his favorite New Balance kicks with a variety of outfits, demonstrating that his style extends beyond typical casual wear. In 2020, he made a memorable appearance wearing a black pair of New Balances with a green Alpha Industries bomber jacket, blending classic and modern touches. Barron's footwear choices, from camel suede sneakers paired with a red puffer jacket to gray pairs styled with more refined outfits, reveal a sense of timeless sophistication that goes beyond trends. His favorite New Balance 574 Core sneakers, priced around $80, reflect a balance of style and practicality fitting for a teenager on the go. Through his fashion, Barron is not only showcasing his evolving personal taste, but also making subtle statements that highlight his individuality. While he may be the president's son, Barron is clearly carving his own path, one stylish step at a time. Are any of you as passionate about sneakers as Barron Trump? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Number 7. Barron's love for skincare and fashion. Beyond his interest in clothes, Barron Trump has a notable passion for skincare, setting him apart as more than just a fashion enthusiast. His style, likely influenced by his mother Melania's refined taste, often reflects a sophisticated edge that's rare in someone his age. Melania once mentioned Barron's preference for a polished look in a 2013 interview, and it became clear during a 2017 White House visit when Barron, then just 11, made a bold fashion statement. Wearing a simple yet trendy J. Crew gray ringer t-shirt with the inscription, "The Expert," Barron turned heads and unintentionally sparked a trend. The shirt quickly sold out and fans took to social media, even creating a The Expert fan account. Barron's trend-setting impact, much like that of young style icons Harper Beckham and Prince George, highlights his influence in the world of youth fashion. In today's age of social media, his wardrobe choices inspire countless fans and followers. His early sense of style and keen interest in skincare suggest that Barron's world is shaped by a diverse range of passions, showing a unique side of his personality that often goes unnoticed. Number 6. Barron's new life in the White House. When Donald Trump took office, Barron Trump's life underwent a complete transformation, impacting everything from his lifestyle to his sense of privacy. Leaving behind the bustling life in New York City, Barron and his mother Melania remained in Trump Tower for nearly 5 months, so Barron could finish the school year without disruption. Meanwhile, Donald had already moved into the White House, signaling a temporary separation in the family. This decision to delay the move highlights how deeply Melania and Donald valued Barron's education and stability during such a life-altering transition. Once the family was reunited in Washington, District of Columbia, the changes extended to Melania, who gradually stepped into her role as First Lady, tackling issues like cyberbullying, veteran support, and women's empowerment. For Barron, this new political reality brought both challenges and opportunities, as he experienced the weight of his family's public role more directly than ever. However, the experience of adapting to such significant changes has ultimately contributed to Barron's resilience, strengthening his character in the face of a very public life. Number 5. Barron's budding passion for sports. Golf is more than just a game for Barron Trump. It's a cherished activity that strengthens his bond with his father. Melania has shared that these golf outings, often enjoyed alongside delicious meals, bring the two closer. Beyond golf, Barron admires his dad's business acumen, sparking his own interest in both sports and entrepreneurship. Melania also noted Barron's creative side. He enjoys taking things apart and building new creations, and his art reflects a talent for precision and detail. But Barron's athletic interests don't stop at golf. He's passionate about soccer and has been actively involved, playing for both the DC United Under-12 team and their development academy. His love for the sport was evident as far back as 2017, when he played for the Arlington Soccer Association's Under-14 team. During a special visit from the DC United team to the White House, Barron received a signed black and red soccer ball, solidifying his connection to professional soccer. Melania and Donald are both proud of Barron's athletic talents, with Melania noting his natural ability from a young age, while Donald admires his dedication. With his impressive height towering over even his father, Barron has potential in other sports like basketball. But for now, he's happily focused on soccer and golf. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Number 4. Barron's unforgettable White House field trip. In 2017, Barron Trump made an unforgettable gesture for his 5th grade classmates, organizing an exclusive field trip to the White House for 80 students. Imagine the excitement of being personally invited by the president's son to tour one of the most iconic buildings in the United States. The students were treated like VIPs, enjoying a delicious buffet lunch and exploring the White House in style. The highlight of the day was meeting President Trump, who gave a speech about patriotism and following their dreams, leaving a lasting impression on the young visitors. Dressed up for the occasion, Barron's classmates had the rare opportunity to experience life inside the White House, blending awe-inspiring moments with the warmth of a class trip. After their memorable day, the group stayed overnight at a hotel before heading back home, cherishing the special memories they made. For Barron, this wasn't just a chance to host a field trip. It was an opportunity to share his unique world with his friends and create an unforgettable experience for all. Number 3. Barron's special bond with his father, Donald Trump. Barron Trump shares a unique bond with his father, Donald, who, despite his demanding role, has always found moments to connect with his youngest son. In a 2006 interview, Donald spoke fondly of his early days with baby Barron, enjoying the morning feedings even if he had to sacrifice sleep. Melania handled most of the diaper duty, but Donald cherished the time he could spend with Barron, finding joy in their father-son moments. Though the presidency came with countless responsibilities, Donald still made an effort to be present for Barron whenever possible, creating lasting memories that strengthened their connection. As Barron grew, he began to forge his own path, showing a desire for independence and pursuing dreams like a career in soccer rather than following directly in his father's footsteps. While they share a deep respect and love, Barron is intent on doing things his way, setting his own goals. Their relationship balances Donald's pride in Barron's achievements with Barron's determination to carve out his unique identity. Together, Donald and Melania blend their parenting styles to create a supportive and nurturing environment, ensuring Barron has the freedom to explore his passions and grow in his own way. Are you curious about the next part? Let us know in the comments. Number 2. Growing up without a nanny. Barron Trump's childhood might surprise many. Unlike the typical life of a child in a wealthy family, Barron grew up without a nanny. Melania Trump chose to take a very hands-on approach to parenting, preferring to be there for Barron herself instead of relying on hired help. From preparing his lunches to picking him up from school, Melania made it a point to be fully present in Barron's life. In a 2015 interview with People magazine, she shared her decision to forego a nanny, emphasizing her belief that parents play an essential role in shaping their children's early years. Melania's choice reflects her dedication as a mother who wanted to experience every moment of Barron's upbringing firsthand. Though there may have been occasional help, Melania made sure she was actively involved in his daily life. This commitment wasn't just about convenience. It demonstrated her deep desire to be there for her son, guiding him through each stage and milestone. Number 1. Barron's exciting transition to adulthood. Barron Trump is on the brink of adulthood, with a world of opportunities unfolding before him. His strong foundation and family connections present countless paths, whether in business, sports, or even fashion. Growing up as the son of Donald Trump, who made his mark in business, raises curiosity about whether Barron might follow a similar trajectory. His father's guidance could be invaluable if he chooses that route. Yet Barron's deep love for sports, particularly golf, might lead him toward athletic pursuits or roles in sports-related industries. In addition to business and sports, Barron's interest in fashion hints at potential ventures in that field, possibly in design or a fashion business of his own. Throughout his journey, Melania Trump has shown unwavering support, especially as Barron navigates his college plans and prepares to graduate from Oxbridge Academy in 2024. Melania's careful planning, including securing financial provisions for Barron's future, underlines her commitment as a mother dedicated to his success and well-being. Although she stays out of the public eye, her influence remains constant, shaping Barron's promising future. As Barron steps into adulthood, with his family's guidance and his own evolving passions, the world awaits to see the unique path he'll carve out for himself. As he steps into his own, Barron is sure to surprise us all with where he goes next. Do you think Barron would embrace his role again as the president's son if Donald Trump wins the next election? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this.